Got it. 2. It will be now. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Monica Goldson, Chief Executive Officer for Prince George's County Public Schools. I am sharing with you our plans for the reopening of school on August 31st, 2020. When we closed our doors in March, we had every hope that we would return to school and have our students in the fall have instruction that would be in person. In March, we began a shelter in place, and in April, our results yielded in COVID-19 the reason why we had to remain home. I'm grateful for our county executive who has created a transition plan that has allowed us to reduce our COVID-19 positivity rate and to reduce our weekly number of COVID-19 cases. But what still remains certain is that Prince George's County Public Schools and our county is the epicenter for COVID-19. In conversations, emails with our staff, students, parents, and community members, once Maryland State Department of Education released their guidelines, they shared with me 2 scenarios that began to emerge of what areas they wanted to see us open in the fall. Those 2 areas were distance learning, a continuation of what we offered in the spring, or a hybrid model. That hybrid model would be 2 days a week in person for our students and 3 days online, creating a staggered schedule that would allow us to have half of our student population in school during the opening. In June, we administered a survey to our families, teachers, and administrators, asking them about those models that the Maryland State Department of Education released. Our results underscored those conversations that we had. Our community, our teachers, and our administrators favorably wanted a continued distance learning model. In evaluating instructional models for the opening of school, we were guided by 3 main principles. They were safety, equity, and excellence. Safety for our staff and students remained paramount in our decision-making, making sure that all students have the tools needed to be successful in the educational experience, and always maintaining an opportunity for us to provide excellent, high-quality teaching and learning opportunities for our students. I spent several months talking, listening to our extensive recovery team, which comprised of 100 staff members, community leaders, parents, and also looked at both models. As we evaluated a hybrid in-person model, significant concerns among our task force revolved around safety and logistics. And for us, we wanted to make sure that by August 31st, we will be able to smoothly implement a hybrid model. Because of the feedback that we received from our task force and community survey, for the 2020-2021 school year, Prince George's County Public Schools will begin our school year on August 31st with a distance learning model. We will offer distance learning from August 31st until January 29th. Our students will experience a full school day of a robust delivery of instruction 5 days a week. Our teachers will have the option to deliver that robust delivery of instruction from their classroom, where they have access to a variety of materials. We will offer small group instruction for special groups, such as our English language learners and our special needs students. And on day one, we will become a one-to-one school district, ensuring that every student has a laptop or an iPad and has Wi-Fi access in order to begin the first day of this robust learning experience. In addition to our distance learning model, we will provide additional student supports. Instructional supports will be offered for all of our students in individual and small groups to help build and strengthen their content in our core content areas, such as English, language arts, mathematics, science, social studies. And what we have learned from the spring is that during this fall, it's important for us to provide social and emotional supports. So our elementary students will have components built into their class schedule that allows us to address this area. And our secondary students will have strategies immersed throughout their content areas. We've also learned that we need to support our families more. And so we will have parent support centers strategically located throughout Prince George's County that will allow our parents to get hands-on experience and access to technology strategies in order to navigate our new instructional delivery model. And school meals will continue to be offered from all 206 schools 2 days a week, similar to the model that we followed this spring. While offering those 2-day-a-week meals offerings, we still will make sure that our students are fed all 5 days. As stated earlier, we will ensure that all of our students who have not received a Chromebook or iPad will receive a technology device prior to the opening of school, and we will reassess families in the need of Wi-Fi access to ensure that everyone is connected on day one. If you're a new family and are deciding to join the Prince George's County Public School family, you will be included in that model, and we will ensure that you too get a technology device. I hear daily the question as it relates to interscholastic athletics, and at this time, we will not be able to implement interscholastic activities that will allow our students to remain safe. We will continue to keep you updated around the state as decisions are made around athletic sports, but we will be offering opportunities for students in their clubs and organizations to still continue virtually. There are some key dates that I want you to jot down and to remember. As stated earlier, our opening of school will be August 31st, and we will continue distance learning until January 29th. That is quarters 1 and 2 of our school system. The next date to remember is December 1. On December 1, we will reassess where we are as a county and make a decision whether it is safe for us to begin a different model on February 1. Parents will have an opportunity from December 1 through December 18th to make a choice of whether they would like to continue with distance learning or if they would like to transition to the hybrid model, which is 2 days a week of instruction in person and 3 days of distance learning. That process will be from December 1 through December 18th as stated, but it would not begin until February 1 and would continue until the last day of school. Of course, we will keep our parents and community informed through this process and will release to you on December 1 the status of our county and country as it relates to COVID-19. Next steps. We'll continue to review and adjust our instructional plan as needed based on input that we receive from many of our community members and staff members through our telephone town hall, through continuous outlets such as email and phone conversations in order to ensure that we have a robust delivery of instruction for our students on August 31st. We will release our comprehensive draft report next week with extensive details on a student's experience, teaching experience, and ways that we can support our parents through this difficult time. And we will continue to commit to providing timely communication with families through the reopening of Prince George's County Public Schools designated webpage, email, social media, and our robocall system. I fully understand that the decision that has been made to continue with distance learning from August 31st until January 29th is one that is not the perfect scenario. We all want to have our children and our staff back in buildings the way that we used to. Unfortunately, we're not at a time where I feel comfortable that we could move forward with excellent delivery of instruction and keeping our children safe in physically being in our buildings. I guarantee you that we will deliver an amazing, robust distance learning experience that we will be known for across the state of Maryland. Please join me in telephone town halls that will take place tonight for our family and community members from 5:30 to 7 p.m. and our employee town hall, which will take place tomorrow from 5:30 to 7 p.m. You can find additional information on our PGCPS webpage. For updated information, this PowerPoint presentation for today, and then our comprehensive guide that will be released next week, please visit our website. Thank you for your trust in Prince George's County Public Schools and continue to remain safe.